Much like Project Mayhem from the movie Fight Club, you get to choose your level of involvement. And with guitarcrate, a subscription service that you can utilize, you can pay for a $20 a month subscription, a $40 a month, 7/8 string, an acoustic pack, so on. And what the website does, what the company does rather, is they tell you that you will receive items of the value that you pay, at least of the value. Now, some of the items I've received from the previous months are in retail packaging, some are not. And that doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a difference. But if you're a stickler for retail packaging, it may not be something that'll make you very happy. Now, with all of that said, what I imagine is going on here is that the owner of the company, or the owners, I have no idea how this company's ran, they contact various manufacturers, they buy a lot of things in bulk, and maybe they get things that are outside of retail packaging, or maybe they just open it themselves. For example, the 1 month I received a really nice string swing, but no packaging with it. And maybe that was to fit the box they send it in, because this box here, I mean, this is the size of the box. Now, this is my 4th month with it, I think. Let me take the other box downstairs. I think that's the 4th month. I have to go back to my reviews. And last month I was a little bit underwhelmed. So this month may be my make it or break it, see what happens. All right, so let's open it up. And you get to do this in real time with me. So this is as I receive it, as I open it. Now, I went for this type where I get 2 packs. So I pay the $40 a month. I get 2 packs of 10s. Common gauge, everyone uses it. You can throw them in your gear bag, and they work well. Diodaria makes a great product. Now, what do we got here? We got a pick holder. And this is in full retail packaging. So it's funny, actually, everything in this box this month looks to be full retail. So maybe it's making a liar of me. Mic stand pick holder. Fits all standard microphone stands. You store picks within reach. I'll tell you what, these things are actually kind of cool if I was allowed to have a microphone when I play. I do not sing very well, and sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. I've actually wanted one of these. I thought it'd be really handy, and if it won't work for me, maybe it'll work for one of the other guys. Now, this is actually cool. I like these little tuners, the clip-ons. I'm not a fan of them for razor-sharp accuracy, but there are some that you could use in a live scenario. I've seen, what's the one? Peterson makes one. It's really expensive. I would probably trust my instrument with that. But I use these in the band room when I'm not using my full pedal board. So I play in a couple of groups, and in the one band room I practice in, I don't use any of my effects at practice. I use them live and all that, but at the practice room, I just plug into a Mesa Boogie and go. The other group that we play in, we run full PA. We do a full practice like a show. In that one, I run my board, so I don't use one of these clip-ons. But I am willing to bet dollars to donuts. I would bet money that this product right here, let's get that glare off that, is a far superior product than the Snark tuners that I buy because I lose them. So I'm actually really impressed to see that. And what do we got here? F1 Unfinished Fretboard Care Kit. Cleans, conditions, removes dirt, grime, petroleum, and lemon oil free. Clean, conditioned fretboard will improve the playability and string life. That's true, okay. It includes 1 F1 fretboard oil, 1 premium brush, and 1 2-in-1 microfiber cloth. So, this is sealed, okay. And I see the oil. So I'll do another discussion on this. I have a container of this F1 oil, not this setup, but I have the oil that they show here. And it's actually pretty good. Now, I'm going to save a lot of people a lot of money, and I'm probably going to have a hit put out on me. I've been using that same bottle of F1 oil as well as a bottle of Old English lemon oil furniture polish. Almost every single fretboard oil is some sort of mineral oil with a scent or without a scent. So in the case of that Old English, it's mineral oil with limonene. So it's not even lemon. It's like some essence of lemon or some nonsense. But here we got an innovative 2-in-1 microfiber cloth that can be used with our oil. I don't know if I'll use the cloth or not. I when I oil a fretboard, and maybe I should do a video on this, I clean the fretboard completely. Now this depends on the type of venue I've played. So if I play a club that allows smoking, I can tell you as a guitar owner that plays out a lot of bars still, and at least in the United States, allow smoking. And it's hell because your gear stinks, you stink, and because of this, I'll only actually use certain guitars at smoking clubs and a certain amp at smoking clubs and a certain cab at smoking clubs. Whereas non-smoking, I'll get a little bit more creative. And that does make it a little bit more difficult too, especially playing in two different groups primarily, and I fill in as needed with other groups. Okay, so back on track here. But on the topic of cleaning the fretboard, so I clean the fretboard really well, and then I apply a light coat of oil, and then I use paper towels. I'm not going to use a microfiber cloth, rubbing oil off of my fretboard. The brush, so it's handy to have one. For me, what I do is my old toothbrush. When my toothbrush gets replaced, I throw it in the toolbox, and now it becomes a guitar brush, or it becomes a parts brush, anything like that. So I'll just recap this here real quick, and maybe I'll do a different video on something else. This month, Guitarcrate, August 2020, I have the $40 subscription. I got 2 packs of strings, this really neat F1 kit. Now it says unfinished fretboard care kit. So to me, unfinished fretboard care means a fretboard such as maple that doesn't have a varnish on it. But also the way this is worded, you could be ambiguous. Unfinished, rosewood's not finished, ebony's not finished. And given the oil that they include in this, I'm thinking that this is intended for rosewood, ebony, and things of that nature, because all the years I've been playing and servicing guitars, I've never put mineral oil on a rosewood, I'm sorry, on a maple fretboard. Just, you don't do it. Tuner, pick holder. I'll tell you what, this is like the Diodario month. But all good stuff. Now, in full retail packaging, and I go through this every month, if you buy your packs of strings singularly, meaning each pack comes in a full retail pack, you will pay more per pack. So full retail packaging on a set of strings, your music store will probably charge you anywhere from $6 to $10. I have no idea what a mic stand pick holder would cost. I have no clue. These tuners are 12 to 20 bucks, I would bet. And I'm pretty comfortable in that range because it says affordable no longer means compromise. So, but I really like Diodario products. They're actually who make my custom picks. They're good quality. And Music Nomad, I can't say that I have been upset by their products. I have their spanner wrench, their multi-tool. I'm concerned about how well that multi-tool will hold up over the months and years that I use it. I mean, I service a lot of guitars, and their oil is a great product. So no real complaints there. I'm pleasantly surprised this month. So we'll see what happens next month. Again, Guitarcrate subscription service. It's pretty cool if you just like to get neat stuff. I personally think you could probably do better buying the stuff on your own, or you know, when you go to the music store and you go to buy maybe an amp that month or a guitar or whatever, and not even that month, that year, they usually throw some free shit in or they give you a discount on it. I got it because I'm not going out as much due to COVID and, you know, kind of bored, and I wanted a surprise. So this is like Christmas every month. The orders ship around the 7th, and they use really slow shipping. And I'm sure it's just bulk sort plus with the postal service being overwhelmed. But let's see here. What do they say on this? First class. So from Connecticut, and I'm here in Pennsylvania, it takes 7 whole days. Not a big deal, but you know, if you're one of those Amazon Prime people that you ordered it and the drone showed up and you have it before supper, that's not what you get here. But just plan on the middle of the month getting a cool surprise. So I think I'll keep this going another month. Last month I was upset and I was thinking about canceling, but I might do one more month. All right, we'll come at you with another one.